Oh, she's telling me to go forward. Okay. Hello,
Hey.
everyone. I want you to like this page and share it. Like it and share it because this is a time where people are coming up with great ideas, methods, and different strategies on how to create wealth. And I want you to, if you're one of those individuals is looking for something that can have a dramatic impact on your life that will allow you to transition from where you are to a life that you have designed that you feel good about, I want you to like this page and share it and bring in other like minded people because this is the time that you have to be creative and who you are and how you show up in and out of the pandemic is directly related to your ability to be creative. We were created by the creator to create. And so I'm excited about my two special guests because they have experimented and found something that resonates with them. And that to me is what life is all about. When you can find something that's you and can make a difference in other people's lives too, and make some money too. It doesn't get any better than that. So I want you to welcome Jay and Samara Harvey. Hello, how are you?
Oh,
Man, we are too blessed to be stressed. We are so grateful for this opportunity. And man, Les, you've had such an impact on me and my queen here for so many years. We're in awe, man. We just thank
so
you for this
grateful.
opportunity.
Yeah, so grateful to be here.
Oh, great. Well, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to interview the two of you. How did you meet? I would like to know that.
We met in
What's that
Miami.
story?
It
Huh?
Yeah,
was it was a very random night in Miami, a long
yeah,
night.
In
yeah. So,
Miami? That's where I'm from.
oh, okay. Hey,
Oh.
that's a special place for us. I was actually in the military, and I was about to go out to Japan, and I said, one more night, I got to go out with my boys. This was during my partying days, so we said, let's go ahead, let's go to Miami. I was stationed in Tampa at the time, and it was just one of those nights. It was raining. I had a little too much to drink. I said, you know what? I'm gonna tap this one out. I'm done for the evening. I'm not feeling good. My best friend, we're driving back to our hotel. I lift my head up. I'm like, hold on now. You gotta stop. You gotta stop this car right now, right now. I see something special. He's like, man, come on, Jay. We gotta get you back. You just tired, man. Now I tell him to stop. Me and Samara make eye contact. I tried to just wave her over, come over, and she wasn't having that.
Wasn't having that.
Yeah.
Wasn't having that. But he was cute. So I definitely talked to him and he got out of the car with showed some respect.
Yeah.
And
She made sure that
and then we ended up talking on the beach all night. And
we met.
the rest is
I believe
history.
we met around 11 o'clock p.m. and I think we ended up talking until about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
hit it off
Now,
instantly.
I'm sure that Samara, when he saw you, he became very spiritual and said, "The Lord is my shepherd. I see what I want." Mm.
Yes, I'm sure something came to his heart. So
Yeah. So you checked him and he showed some respect and y'all talked and communicated and had a connection.
it had a connection.
We
It was a
actually
very random night, and we ended up doing a long distance relationship for about a year, and then we ended up getting married pretty quickly too. So
she took a big risk. She took a big risk. She literally, packed up all her things. Shot out from Albuquerque, New Mexico, all the way out to Tampa. Took a chance on a guy like me. So I think she did well.
almost 10
I
years
think
later.
I think she hit the jackpot.
Me too.
I
Me
do,
too.
I do too. I do too. I'm
Yes,
the winner in this situation.
yes, and I think you married up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to
Listen,
take it off the market.
Hey,
yeah, that's right.
then you
You
put a
said
ring
you
on
got to
it.
put a ring on it. Let the record show.
And
I want to
10
thank
years
you. Yes. What were you
10
about to
years
say?
later.
It's
10
been
years
10
later.
years.
It's been almost 10 years since we've been married, and it's been some ups and downs, but man, we've got a story to tell. We've got some
Yeah.
experiences.
Excellent. I want to know, and I want you to share with the audience how you got into the business that you're in, and what do you call this business?
That's a great question. So we call this business mobile home investing. Um, the way we got into this, it was really, really crazy, very, very random. We, stumbled into this opportunity. I remember we were at home. This is end of a 60-hour week for Samera.
Yeah.
I had just finished working about a 50-hour week. I was working on my master's as well. So we get home about the same time. We just plop down on the couch, like exhausted. We look into each other's eyes and we just like, man, what are we doing? Like, we're not living. It's just, I feel like we're just surviving. I feel like there's a calling on our life to go and impact more people. We were just so frustrated, so exhausted, and just so tired of just living a kind of stagnated life at the time.
Yeah.
We sipped the Kool-Aid. We sipped the Kool-Aid pretty
yeah,
well.
we did everything our parents told us to do. We went to school, we got the jobs, and we still weren't fulfilled, and we felt like there was something missing. And so one day I was actually scrolling on Facebook, and I saw a workshop, a real estate workshop. And I was like, we had just got done reading the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I was like, Jay, we have to go. We got to go to this workshop. And so we ended up going to it, and we got super inspired. And we're the type of people that when we get inspired, we go all the way in. So we jumped right into real estate. We went out and saw a property. It was completely burned down. There was no walls. There was no ceiling. There was debris everywhere. We're like, we'll take it. We're going to jump into it. We're going to actually invest in this property. And at the same time, we found a local mentor where we really connected with him. His name is Rick Smart. We should have known. We should have been smart before we should have did our research a little bit. But he actually took us under his wing. He was showing us properties around Scottsdale, Arizona. That's where we lived at the time. And we walked through, we saw people working on them. And so we invested more money into that. So between those two properties, we invested $90,000 of our hard-earned money and debt that we had, thinking like, we're jumping in, we're in real estate. This is how we're going to do it. So
Rick invites us out to one of his seminars. And it was a decent seminar. We connected to some people, and a couple of our friends were there. We actually, after the seminar, we go sit in the car, chatted up with them for a little bit. They're so excited because they're learning so much. They're like, man, you guys know about repossessed homes? We were actually able to find a repossessed home here in the city of Phoenix. So we're going through this list, and we all kind of like our mouths dropped because the same home that we invested about $30,000 on, this home comes up on the list. We just put our money on it the day before. So that was like our, my stomach.
You gotta be kidding me.
The day before.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Smart Rick.
Yeah, it was in foreclosure. So we tried to contact Rick. We tried to figure this out. He was nowhere to be found. And
Boy,
not only was
this is how I lost the first home for my mother. Wow.
His name Rick Smart.
I think his name was Rick Smart. I think he probably switched it up to Smart Rick.
Right.
And dumb less. Okay, so after that.
Yeah, so we were devastated. I mean, that was, we really trusted this a mentor of ours, and we thought we were doing the right thing. We thought we were, being, risk takers, but also being smart about it. So that was a big blow for us. And then to find out, the first property where we put $60,000 in, we thought the home would be able to be resold within 4 to 5 months. Come to find out, it wasn't going to be sold for 15 months. So we were literally like, we didn't have any money left to actually invest in mobile or invest in real estate. We were really struggling.
Yeah, we coming up, going to school, getting cars, things like that. We didn't have any debt, we didn't have any student loans or anything. So, that $30,000 that we gave to Rick, it kind of hit us at the core because, man, we had some pride in ourselves. Like, it took a lot to build that type of money. And we don't come from wealth. We don't come from silver spoons. We had to earn everything that we have, even up to this point in our lives. And I remember it just really, really like affected our marriage to the core because we started playing the blame game, started criticizing each other, started losing trust within each other, and even our faith was pretty low. I just remember us being in this bottomless pit with like no type of way of getting out of it, just feeling very shameful at the time. And by the grace of God, those same friends that told us about the repossessed home and the repossessed list, they actually invited me out to a small seminar, the real estate seminar. And when I got there, there was an older gentleman there. He was probably in his 80s, and he was talking about mobile home investing and how if you're new to real estate investing, if you're not looking at mobile home investing, you're doing a disservice to your financial future as well as your families. This guy was saying he was making somewhere between $20,000 to $30,000 per month at 80 something years old and not using any more than about $0 all the way up to no more than $5,000 of his own money to create this income. So I start putting two and two together. You know, I start doing a little bit of research while I'm in the class, and I'll run home. You know what I'm saying? I get out the car and I sprint in like, Samera, I got this figured out. I know what we doing. I got the way out. I know we're going to make it, but it's through mobile home investing. And then what was your reaction when I said that?
Oh, hell no. We already lost $90,000. Now you come in with the trailer parks and the trailer. No, I was completely against it. Yeah. I did not want to hear about it. But he started to show me some research. I started to do my own research and really see the opportunity around us. There was a mobile home park I drove past every single day as I was going to work. I didn't even notice it until he brought this opportunity up to me. And we did multiple deals in that park. And so once I started doing the research, I'm like, hey, this could actually work for us. So we ended up working with that older gentleman. We got another mentor, and we started looking for properties, and we got our first deal within our first 90 days.
We made $800 on that
we
deal.
Made $800.
Man, you would have thought we made $8 million, boy.
Just the confidence of just getting a deal done was like amazing to us. Like, we can do this. Yes, we had some we had a bad start, but it's not about that. It's about how we're working and how we finish. And then the next deal that we did, we ended up buying it for $2,000. We put $500 into repairs, very minimal repairs, and we sold it for over $12,000 in less than 30 days. So it was amazing for us to see that there's opportunities here. It's a lot bigger than we even imagined, and the demand for these homes is off the charts.
Yeah, Mr. Brown, you had made a quote one time. You said, you know, when the dream is big enough, the odds don't matter. And we just kept saying that mantra over and over and over when we were in that pit. And even up to this date, Samera knows I'll put that on every single day as I'm waking up. You know, man, it's 3:30. I don't feel like getting out of bed. Let me play that mantra, get out of my feelings, just keep focusing on the goal. And up to date, we were able to close over 400 mobile home transactions and shifted our focus. We pivoted from just doing more and more deals to actually making an impact in our community. We actually started Trailer Cash Academy, where we're able to help new real estate investors start their journey, get that first deal closed. Because, man, when you close that first deal, like Samera said, it does something to your overall confidence. Like, you start believing in yourself and you start to create this identity within yourself that you never thought possible. So that's our mission right now. We want to impact as many people as we can around the country and just give them that first stepping stone into creating generational wealth, which is through mobile home investing. And we've been able to impact over 1,000 students' lives just in under 2 years. So it's been like a real big blessing, all from God, and just doing the work, just staying obedient.
Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we're talking to Jay and Samera Harvey, and we're talking about mobile home investing and how the two of them met. And that was, they say, coincidence is God's way of staying anonymous. But the other thing is that was a marriage that was made in heaven, because they married a short time after that, and it's been 10 years, and then they decided to become involved in this business. And like all startups, there's always some turbulence. When you get on a plane, they said before we reach a comfortable altitude, there's going to be some turbulence, so fasten your seatbelt. And they had some turbulence. They got ripped off, okay, and lost some money. a lot of money. And they turned on each other for a minute. You know what Adam did. This woman you gave me, she caused me to make this decision. But they cleaned that up, and they came together, unified their thinking after doing their research, and decided we're going to leap and grow our wings on the way down. And it was a good call because now they're doing this business. They have over 1,000 students. They're recruiting more, and they're teaching people the methods, the techniques, and strategies on what they've learned in this space. And a lot of people are looking for something that will give them the opportunity to live a life that they have designed. Now, how much have you generated since you've been doing this? And how long have you been doing it now?
So we've been investing in mobile homes for about 4 years now. We've done over 400 deals with mobile homes, and we actually partner with a lot of our students. They're out there in the fields. We help them find opportunities, and we are able to build a team with them and partner with them and help them do deals.
Yeah, we've been able to generate over $2 million in revenue since that time. It's just been like phenomenal what's been going on. Never dreamed of this. And we were just talking about this earlier. You know, the money is great, but I think the impact is the biggest thing, because what we think we've done is phenomenal, but it's the students, it's our coaches that are taking this information and doing better things in less time that we even did. So it's been crazy.
Seeing the growth that they have and the realization that financial freedom is possible. I think a lot of people get so stuck in the rat race, so stuck in their 9-to-5s, and they don't see a way out. Once they get that first deal, they get a little taste of it. It's just amazing to see like the realization that there's so much more out there, and this is just the first step.
Well, you have created a thirst in me. I said, I'm going to have to try this out. Listen, now, how do people get in touch with you if they're interested? Ladies and gentlemen, mobile home investing is an opportunity that you can take advantage of. And we have on the screen here, trailercashacademy.com. This teaching people what is it that they can expect to learn by going there online to Trailer Cash Academy. What information will be made available to them?
Yeah, you're going to get a ton of information about us. You're also going to get a little bit of what's included in our course. We offer a course. We also offer coaching programs. And we also talk about some of the student testimonials. A lot of the students that you see that we work with, they're just like me and Samera. They're just like y'all. We're all kind of starting out with no type of information. We don't have a ton of money. We just got time, and we have a big dream, and we want to go out there and serve people. So we share a little bit of that. You can also check us out. We've got a ton of free information. I'm talking about people have done deals just from our YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com/Trailer Cash Academy, just search Trailer Cash Academy. We've got hundreds of videos on there for you guys. We've been at it for a while now. We got you covered.
Okay, now, so ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity. People say opportunity knocks on every door. I believe opportunity stands by silently waiting for you to recognize it. And here's an opportunity I'm encouraging you to recognize. Two young people who, in pursuit of their dreams, they had some stumbling blocks to overcome, and they overcame them, and then they stumbled into something which was, I believe, their destiny that led them to where they are now. And they have become successful at it, and you learn, you earn, and you pass it on. And now they're passing on that knowledge to other individuals. And so I'm encouraging you to go to trailercashacademy.com. That's trailercashacademy.com. When you look at where things are now in the economy, the eviction ban has been lifted, and a lot of people are desperate now, looking for ways in which they can earn more money. 47 million jobs have been lost due to artificial intelligence before the pandemic, and now millions more. And so there are people rethinking their lives, people who've been told you can go home and work from home. And then they say, well, things have lightened up a little bit. I think Corona, she's kind of cool right now. Y'all can come back. And they say, no, we don't want to come back. And so you can do this from home. Am I correct?
Yeah, so you can do a lot of the work from home. There is somebody that you're going to need to be in the field, actually inspecting the properties and actually going through and making sure it's a good investment. But that's why we have our community. That's why we want you to partner with other people. If you're more so someone that needs to be at home or is more comfortable working from your computer, that's fine. We can partner you with other people in your city and state that will actually go out there and start looking at the
Some of y'all
properties.
got a taste of that working from home life, and I'm telling you, once you get a taste of, once you taste blood, you can't just go back. You can't go back to the cubicle life. So we completely
Yeah.
understand. And when you talk about the eviction rate going on, you just went over a number with
I
me
just
this
read an
morning.
article this morning. There was from CBS News. They were saying 3.5 million people could lose their homes and because of the pandemic. And I think they were saying they're estimating somewhere around 700,000 people are going to be evicted just through the end of this year. So there's a lot of people that really need our help, especially, if they're getting evicted from these mobile home parks, the mobile home communities, they're going to try to take their homes for free. We've seen it happen so many times to some of the people that we've helped. So you can make a difference. You can step in, you can help them save their home or help them be able to get to that next step without losing everything.
Yeah, a lot of these individuals that are being evicted from single family homes or apartments, some of them don't even know that mobile home parks even exist. A lot of them have that stigma of like trailer trash or the homes are all run down. But a lot of these mobile home parks that us and our students work in, they actually look like regular single family neighborhoods. A lot of people choose to live there to live a more affordable lifestyle. So when we're operating as mobile home investors, not only are we taking part in solving the affordable housing crisis, but we're also taking part in helping people that have lost jobs. If you've lost your home, chances are you've lost your job. So we're helping people find an opportunity to put food on their table for them and their family. So it goes both ways.
Yes, I want you to go to youtube.com/Trailer Cash Academy and get some more information. And this dynamic power couple will coach you on how you can take something as small as zero, no money, or $500 and change your financial world. That's a wonderful thing. And help other people in the process. I strongly believe that when you can transform your life by learning a new way of how you can control your personal economy, and you learn it, you master it as they have, and then you say, you know what? Let's give back. Let's pass on this information, this knowledge that we've learned. And so this is an opportunity I encourage you to look into. I'm looking forward to learning from these young people. I believe that you're never too old to learn and you're never too young to teach. And so I'm encouraging you to do that right away. And mention that you heard it from Les Brown when you go to, and put that sign back up there, Celeste Johnson, trailercashacademy.com. That you heard it from Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and Dorothy Bell's pride and joy. Listen, I want to thank the two of you so much for sharing time with us. This is an opportunity for those of you that are watching us right now. It's to spread this good word and look at this and watch it again and again and again. Mobile home investing. That's the opportunity that's staring you in the face right now, that gives you the opportunity to seize control of your financial future. Looking at being inventive and taking the initiative to explore a new way of how you can take control of your personal economy. We're in a different spot. We're in a different place. And this is the time that you have to take charge of your life so you can control your own destiny. I want to say thank you, Jay and Samara. Thank you so very much. I just love the energy of the two of you. And I know there are many, many people that are going to respond to this power couple and this opportunity that you're presenting to them right now. Thank you so much, and continue to be who you are. I'm sending both of you a virtual hug. I would love to see you, but
Hey, we receive that. We receive all that. We're taking all that.
All right. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, go to trailercashacademy.com. Trailercashacademy.com. Do that now and have others to do the same thing and put in promo code Les Brown. Promo code Les Brown. You have something special. You have greatness in you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Bye for now.